In a recent video I did, I talked about jealousy in cats, and that sparked quite a lot of questions. Can cats actually feel jealousy, or is it just our human emotions and thoughts projected onto them? In this longer video, I'm looking at the scientific and professional evidence on jealousy in cats. Let's find out what's really going on, and in this video I'm going to be talking about whether cats experience emotions like jealousy, what the research tells us about feline emotions, why cats may just appear jealous, and most importantly, how you as a cat parent can support your cats when they do get in these situations. Let's break it down in a way that's evidence-based, but still practical and easy to understand. For a long time, animals, particularly cats, were deemed or thought to be totally instinct-driven. But modern behavioural science tells us a very, very different story. Research shows that cats can experience primary-driven emotions, and these include fear, pleasure, curiosity, frustration, and emotional comfort or distress. These emotions are processed in the limbic system of the brain, the same emotional circuitry that's actually found in humans and other mammals. What cats likely don't experience are complex and self-reflective emotions or thought processes. So those are some of the things that we as humans do. Emotions such as guilt, spite, or moral jealousy. So when we talk about jealousy in cats, we're not actually talking about the same jealousy that we would feel, say for example, in a personal relationship. Instead, we're talking about emotional responses that are linked to attachment, predictability, resource security, and perceived loss of something that's important to the cat. There's a limited resource available on studies that have been done on jealousy, in cats in particular. But from the evidence-based results that we've got, we can draw conclusions as follows. Attachment theory in animals, social stress in multi-cat households, and emotional responses to resource competition. Studies have shown that cats form secure and insecure attachment styles to their human caregivers. And they show stress responses when their resources are threatened. And they also display behavioural changes when their routine or social dynamics go awry. In one well-known study, cats showed similar behaviours to human infants when their caregivers left the room. This indicates emotional attachment, not just food-driven attachment or needs. So when a cat reacts strongly to a new baby, a new partner, or even you on the phone, what we're seeing there is an emotional related stress, not just a reaction to a moral type jealousy. So let's talk about some of the reasons why cats appear jealous and what we interpret as being jealous. It could be threats to their resources. To a cat, resources aren't just food and water, it could be you too. You are a very, very important resource to them in their world. Resting spots, predictable routines, and their emotional stability. If a cat suddenly loses access to these, their stress responses can certainly show up. Cats thrive on predictability. It's probably my mantra over all my videos how much cats adore and need predictability and routines. A new relationship, a new pet, a new baby. This can all disrupt everything that they rely on. And when this changes, it can lead to blocking behaviours, clinginess, vocalisation, or even aggression. And in a multi-cat home, this is really important because a cat sees the attention from their caregiver as a primary resource. So you may see a cat actually insert themselves physically. That could be between you and a partner or in between another cat or pet. You could see them push another cat away. Or they could show tension immediately after you've interacted with another cat, pet or individual. Again, this is about access, not spite. It could be down to the cat's personal past experiences or even their personality. Cats with early weaning or lack of socialisation or a history of instability, these may be certainly more sensitive to a perceived loss or any change in the household dynamic. What can jealous behaviour look like in a cat? You might see things like your cat interrupting you if you're petting another cat, or your cat may be sitting directly on your chest or on your laptop, or even trying to drag your phone away from your hand. Swatting or attention staring, you know that when you just know somebody's staring at you and your cat is locked onto you. It could be a regression in behaviour, like suddenly eliminating outside of the litter box. These are communication signals. They're certainly not bad behaviour or manipulation in any way. But there are practical ways you can help your cat. You can support them emotionally. So protect individual one-to-one time. This is really important for a cat. So even 5 minutes of a daily scheduled interaction with just one cat, that can be really important to a cat and help reduce their feelings of jealousy. Avoid punishment. So don't shout at them or push them away if you notice that they're blocking, because this can just break down in a communication between you and the cat. Increase environmental resources. So if one cat is feeling jealous over another cat using another spot that they like, make sure you have 2 of everything, whether this be resting spots, vertical space, enrichment zones, and certainly feeding stations. Putting duplicates of these can really help reduce competition. Pair new experiences with positive outcomes. If attention shifts to a baby or a new pet or a kitten in the home, pair that moment with treats and play or enrichment so that your cat actually builds a positive association with the newcomer. And watch for escalation. If behaviour escalates into aggression or unwanted behaviours, then this is a sign and certainly time to seek professional advice. So, do cats get jealous? Not in the human sense, but they do experience real emotions that are tied to attachment, security, and access to their resources. When we understand that, we stop labelling their behaviours as being spiteful or naughty or just bad behaviour. We start reacting and helping and supporting them with science, structure, and most importantly, empathy. Well, if you found this video helpful, please give the channel a like and maybe subscribe for more cat behaviour breakdowns. And let me know in the comments if you like any particular cat behaviour broken down in the next video.